What's up, peeps? This is upper body strength and mobility. All you need for this is a bench. Bench is optional. I'll show you how to work without it. And you also need a set of light plates. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of work with the stabilizer, secondary and tertiary muscles of the upper body. So it'll be really important for you to have some light weights. We're going to get started right away with chest supported I, Y, and T raises. If you have a bench, you're going to adjust the bench so that it's up in between, like roughly 45 degrees. All right, it doesn't have to be quite at 45 degrees. It can be a little lower than that if you prefer. If you do not have a bench, you can do these on the floor in a back extension position, feet together, squeeze the glutes. All right, so there are plenty of options for this. Also, make sure you adjust the seat portion. Let me go 45 degrees on so you can see what I'm doing. So here's the deal. We're doing I, T, and Y raises. My chest is on the bench. I don't want my face on the bench. Okay, I'm right about here, so right at about chin height. We're going to be lifting the arms, I'll show you, straight overhead in a Y position, and then out to a Y position, and then out to a T position. In each position, thumbs are up. Okay, so thumbs are up in each position. We're going 1, 2, 3. That's 1 repetition, and we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps. The focus here is moving slow and controlled. All right, I'll coach you through the movement as we go through it. Ready? Let's do it. So I'm here, my glutes are squeezed. I want to extend through my shoulders, right? So I'm trying to spread my shoulder blades out, and I'm lifting up for an I raise as far as I can, and then back down. Thumbs up, out to a Y, 45 degrees, back down, and then T. Palms facing forward, thumbs up. That's 1. Back to Y. Notice that I'm not swinging the weight, okay? That's 2. Beautiful. That's 3. We're looking for this to create a warm sensation in our mid to upper back. 4. And as we start to fatigue, we'll feel the shoulder blades actually retract. 5, to try and shorten the range of motion. You want to continue to extend through the shoulder blades. That's 6. And the higher you can take the shoulders, the more mobility, right? That's 7. Whew! I'm getting tired. How you doing? That's 8. Now, if you're struggling with some of these positions, you can always put the palms down. That's 9. Okay, that'll alleviate a little bit of the pressure. That's 10. Sit back, rest. Okay, not bad. There's 2 ways to advance this. 1, you can use heavier weights. 2, you can also take a little bit off of your chest. So what I mean is, I can bring my chest more forward, and now I don't have as much support, okay? So being here is just slightly more challenging from a gravity perspective because I have more to resist. But from a mobility perspective, say I bring less of my chest off and I work on keeping my head down on the mat or on the bench or on the floor if we're on the floor, then I have to use a lot more. My shoulders have to account for a lot more than mobility rather than me arching my back. Let me give you an example. Here and here, all this movement is from the shoulders, okay? It is more supportive, so it's a little easier for the back muscles. If you need more support, you can bring the chest further down. Second set, let's go. I'm gonna go in the middle, chest supported. The feet are comfortable. They don't have to be exactly straight, okay? So long as you're not sliding back. Ready? Go for it. I, Y, T. 1. All about control. Mobility training, especially strength and mobility. It helps us train the body and train the joints, connections in the body through their full range of motion, full range of motion. Be careful not to swing. I think that's 4. Okay, so I can do this. Look, swinging, swinging, right, 5. You want the shoulders, muscles of the upper back to do the work. 6, my back is getting tired. But that's okay, that's what we're here for. That's okay, the stretches are coming. 7. Ooh. 8, 2 more. Nine, last one. Squeeze plates, shoulder blades. 10. Oh, look, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of started rushing there towards the end. Okay, a little bit. Relax, shake it out. Now, we got a little bit more strength, okay, on the bench. So we've done I, Y, and T. Now we're gonna dynamic move through that entire range of motion, right? The palms start up and the palms will end up down, okay? So we're almost going, you know how you have a peace sign? You have the thirds here. So we're keeping that last third open and then coming back overhead. The rotation of the palm, palms in, palms in, palms down, palms down. Palms down, palms down, palms in, okay? 10 reps. Yes, 10 reps. So start, hands overhead. Even this, extend the arms overhead and feel the muscles of the upper back, right? That's opening them up, believe it or not, okay? We don't use those anywhere near enough, especially sitting down all the time or texting. Ready? Here, down, up, palms in. 1. I'm trying to keep my arms next to my ears at the top. 2, so if I'm right here, that's okay. Maybe it just means we lack the mobility and the strength. But that's why we do these. 4, palms down. 5, keeping the chest lifted. 6, 7, spine neutral, chin is slightly tucked. 8, but I'm not looking down. Chin is not to my chest. 9, one more. 10, rest. I should have said right from the jump, you can always do this with body weight. Body weight is going to be plenty. All right, especially if you've never done this type of training before. You can do every single one of these exercises with just your fist, okay? Sorry I'm looking around. There's a lot of mirrors in here. I'm getting distracted. I keep thinking of somebody else in the room. Okay, ready? Let's do it. One more set. One more set. One more set. I'm okay. I'm okay. Ready? Go. You're not looking at me. You're looking down at the floor, straight ahead. I'm not looking too far down. 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're doing this on the ground, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to keep the hands off the floor the entire time. That's your challenge. Keep the fist and hands off the floor. 7, 8, 9, last one. 10. Whoa! Excellent job. All right, if you are on a bench, we're gonna take the bench down to flat, okay? Do that now. If you're on the floor, whoops, make sure the floor is flat, okay? Next exercise, we got pullovers. All right, I'm gonna go 45 degrees on. No, actually, I'll go side on so you can see me, okay? I'll do side on so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Make sure that's lined up. Here's the deal. You're gonna stack your plates. If you have heavier plates, you can use a heavier plate. Don't go too heavy to start. All right, so maybe you start with the light plates, but you stack them. Watch me. I'm going to put, you see my shoulder blades? I'm gonna put the area right below my shoulder blades on the corner of the bench. You can also do this on a chair at home, okay? If you've been on the floor this entire time, that is fine. Instead of doing these on the bench, you can do them on the floor. You won't get as much stretch, but you'll get a little bit, okay? And you can do this on a low bench, a high bench, a chair, does not matter. Watch. So the area right beneath my shoulder blades is on the bench. My hands are going to be straight up. Look at my hips. I'm going to pull my hips down to the floor. And I'm going to take my hands overhead, stretch through the chest, upper back. Hands come back, and then lift the hips. Okay, so I'm trying to stretch out the front of my body, and I'm trying to arc my back. All right, because I'm stretching through the thoracic. All right, we're going to do 3 reps here. Ready? Go. Hips down. Place back, relax. Let the shoulder stretch. Hold. Place back up. Lift the hips. That's 1. Again. Yes. Back up. That's 2. Open up through the front, through the lats, the shoulders. 3. Relax. Sit up. Shake it out a bit. Now we're going to move lower on the bench. So the corner of the bench or chair is now going to come higher on our back, maybe right around the shoulder blades, okay? We're working ourselves up our spine to try and open up the top half of the spine, okay? So if before I was right here, look, now I'm going to shimmy down a little lower, okay? Exact same thing. Ready? Hips down. Pull your hips, push, reach your tailbone for the floor. Reach back. Oh, it feels so good. Back up. 1. Again. 2. Come on. 1 more. 3. Rest. Now you can do as many of these as you want to, honestly. We're going to do another set. Now you pick. You felt how it felt at the lower part. We went up a little bit. You can go higher or you can go lower. I'm going to go a little higher, kind of like right behind my sternum. Okay, so almost on my shoulder blades and maybe even a little bit above, so I can really open up the top part of my back. All right? Let's do it. This time we're going to go for 5 reps. You pick whatever position is comfortable for you. But an emphasis is driving the hips down to the floor. If that feels too extreme for you, you can keep the hips lifted. Okay? I'll give you an example. Look. So if this is too much, right? You can also keep the hips up and go here. All right? You're still getting the stretch through the shoulders, maybe not as much the upper back, but it's a little less intense. 5 reps on your own. Ready? Or you can stay with me. Go. Hips down. Reach back. Hold for a stretch. In. Lift. 1. We got 5. Open up. 2. Reach. Reach. Pull. Squeeze. 3. 2 more. There will be a little bit of work in the neck muscles. 4. Last one. That's because you're supporting your head. Nothing wrong with a strong neck. Just don't want a thick one. Rest. Just don't want a thick one. I mean, I want a thick neck. Don't get me wrong. I want a thick neck. Okay. Butcher's block stretch. That feels good, right? Upper body feels good. Butcher's block. You can do this on a chair, on a bench. You can do this on a table. You can do this on a TV stand. Watch me. I'm going to take one of my plates in my hand. I should have grabbed the mat. Actually, hang tight. I'm going to grab a mat. Hang tight. Don't move. Don't move. It's hurting my knees. I want to be able to focus. I'll be a naughty boy. I don't know why Destiny's Child just popped in my head just now. Great catwalk song. All right. Look. The reason you want something in your hands, you can use a book. You can use a can of air freshener, a broomstick, because you want to keep the hands apart, right? If you don't have anything, you can do this with the fist closed, all right? But if you have that external rotation, we're just getting a little more mobility work and a little more stretch. Here's what I'm doing. Look. So hands on the plate or the book or whatever I have. Scoot your hips back as much as you need to. My elbows, forearms, okay, are on the bench, right? All I'm doing from here is I'm sitting back and I'm dropping my head in my chest and I'm dropping my head in between my arms, just like this, all right? What are we stretching? We're stretching the lats, we're stretching triceps, and we're also stretching the upper back, okay? We're gonna do that. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds, 2 times. You can take breaks whenever you need to. All right, 30 seconds. Ready? Let me turn my watch around so I can see the time. And go. 30 seconds. There's plenty of ways to do this. You can do palms in, you can do palms up. But ultimately what we want to do is we want to reach the belly button towards the floor. And we want to reach the chest, the collarbones, okay, towards the floor. Stretching through the upper back and the lats. 10 seconds. Head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Relax. Oh my goodness. Your upper body is going to feel so good after this. It's going to feel so good. You ready? We're going again in 6 seconds. We're going again. Look at the options. You can stay here if you want to. Look. I can take my feet back. Oh, that's quite an ab workout. Ready? 30 seconds. Go. You can keep the knees down if you want to. I'll do half knees down, half knees up. Okay? Just to give you this example. Knees up is an extremely advanced move. All right? Extremely advanced. I'm going up to the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, can't do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh my goodness. I can't do it. All right. Come down to the floor. We got one more exercise. One more exercise. I'm going to turn the mat sideways. Knee supported, rotator raise. Take one plate. It can be small, medium. Can you see me? See if you see me in the mirror. Yeah, you can. Look, toes turned out, knee up. I'm resting my elbow on the knee. Start with palm down, and we're rotating up as far as you can, okay? We got 10 of them. Go. 2. Keep the elbow. 3 on the knee. This is just so for our shoulder and our shoulder girdle is moving the plate through space. This is all about mobility. Mobility is the ability to move your body, move your joints, ligaments, limbs through space unassisted. If you have any injuries, okay, shoulder tears, I think that's 9. One more. 10. Rest. Switch sides. Be careful with this, all right? Maybe you shouldn't even be doing this in the first place. This is an excellent rehabilitative movement. Ready? Go. 10 of them. 1, 2, and it's a wonderful way to finish workouts. 3, because really, no matter what your goals are, for healthy shoulders and hips, you need them. 5, everybody needs them. 6, rice-a-roni. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. We're gonna do one more set, each shoulder, and then right here. One more set, each shoulder. Come on, right into it. This one was resting the whole time. Go. 1. I got a better shoulder and a worse shoulder. 2. Had surgery on this shoulder in 2007. 3. It's much better than my other one. 4. I should have got surgery on this one. Take your time. Controlled. 6. 7. These are the rotators. Rotator cuff working. teres major, teres minor. Supraspinatus. One more. 10. Switch. Last one. If you're feeling this burning in the upper back, okay, that's because the shoulder's getting tired. And so the muscles of the upper back are starting to take over. Go. That's how you know you're moving from the primary to secondary, tertiaries, okay, to the supporting cast. When you start to fatigue, it's good to get to that point because it makes us aware of what muscles we're using, what tendons we're using, and which ones we're using to compensate. Elbow attached to the knee. 7, 8, try not to lean back. 9, Ah, done. Stand up. Hey, that's a great job. That's a good job. That's nice mobility work, okay? So check out the top. Whew, beautiful job. This may be the start of the day. This may be the end of the day. Regardless, this is always the excellent choice. Strength and mobility, you can't go wrong with it. Until next time, peeps, thank you so much.